Star 1978, Star 8378, Nicole Ketters. It's December 2nd, 2021. On my way to the Top Bagel place, I saw on the ground a nickel, heads up. So I picked it up and I put it in my pocket. There was nobody else around, nobody had dropped it, it was just there. I passed it, I went back, I picked it up. There was a penny also. I left the penny. Not interested. Not the way that the penny was cast and characterized at the moment in this area. Later, as I was walking, I passed a man who I'd never seen before, who was talking to somebody who was sitting on a bench on the boulevard. And I overheard him saying that something about district, he was here to check on history, or he was here to check on history. Now this is confusing, because what does history mean? I mean, I know you spell it out and it says high story, H-I, and then it says his, H-I-S, and then Tor, which is something Tor, and it's also, then there's the Torah, and then there's some kind of law associated with it that I'm not familiar with, because I wasn't part of that community or that upbringing, or that's those fables and stories and mythology and actual really important things. I don't have an anthropologist or a historian or anything of my own. I'm stuck in I didn't even know it was considered a district. They call us a county. It's as far as I've been told, county and borough. And then I know I'm in an O zone, and I need to get to an A zone. All I know. And I only defined the A zone on a recent match up to a sample of DNA I had to send away to get a map, and it matched the artificial intelligence piece that someone else wrote and put up. So I have some kind of context that matches in multiple places by multiple systems. So I don't know how, I mean, there's a UN, there's the states, there's the then there's United Nation, but I've looked at United Nations, that looks more like a business office of some sort. That gets confusing when it comes to safety. I'm not quite sure where my personal safety is taken as a priority on that, or given on that list. I don't feel very safe. I also, based on the treatment or lack of treatment and lack of designated anthropologist, historian, or Boy Scout troop leader, or someone with a safety whistle of some sort, that coaches the swim team at possibly U.S. Coast Guard. I'm just saying, or Olympics, I don't know. I mean, it gets a little confusing as to what others are aware of that have never been brought to my level. I mean, I'm an important person because of the fiduciary and the fiscal aspect of it, for Homeland, but I don't know where terrorism is or counterterrorism is, and I don't even know how to reach out to those people to keep myself safe. I've heard these words, I just don't know what it looks like because there's been no outreach by any of the designated or assigned representatives for the purpose of the family that is supposed to be working some function of safety patrol, I suppose, or of, I don't even know what to call it. I don't. I walked in to Rite Aid before, which is a pharmacy, RITEAID. They had 2 employees in there. Now all of a sudden, when I worked there as a teenager, there was no guard at the front door. The last few times I've gone in, they don't look bifacial, they don't look familial. But the man had on something that said asset protection on his cotton shirt. And they stand behind, it looks like some form of protection for, I guess, COVID, whatever. These are all new things that have transpired over the last 20 to 25 years that never were here in this particular area before. If I have one zip code to talk on without other whatevers being involved and just strictly talking from myself to someone I'm missing dearly, it's Bayside Station, Bayside, New York, 11361. These are the specific visual changes I can see sitting in a fallout shelter area zone. I don't even know what that's considered, which has some form of special whatever, but I don't know what, because I don't, again, know people like this man who's standing there saying that he's in a different district or a different whatever, but he was just checking on history. I don't know. Does that mean that he knows that I'm in harm's way? Is he part of the people who are trying to help me? It's hard. Psychologically, it's like being inside of a mousetrap, and I don't know which way to go, and I'm all alone. And I'm on the low mat, on the floor, by myself, panicking by myself, because this entire arrangement has not been friendly, to say the least, or easy to even enter a place of, I mean, it feels like so many people are able to socially network themselves up some elite echelon ladder. I feel like I somehow was surgically removed from it all and just made to wait, but it got more dangerous the more I waited. And I don't know how to get out of this horrible, horrible situation. Star 1978, Star 8378, Nicole Cataruza. It's Earth, Solar System, Milky Way, Universe, Galaxy is broken. It's Bayside Station, Bayside, New York.